to connect you. Tropical worldwide, you must get you. Shop online and you get it on time. Have you free to meet your deadline? Consolidate any size, any load. With tropical shipping, so we ship everything. To ship with tropical. To ship with tropical. You have no pocket to bring this man. Just ship with tropical.
Call our office at 448-1744 or visit our website at www.tropical.com.
Tropical shipping is fast and reliable. Always on time, safe and affordable. When it's time for you to connect you. Tropical worldwide, you must get you. Shop online and you get it on time. Hassle free to meet your deadline. Consolidate any size, any load. With tropical shipping, so we ship everything. To ship with tropical. To ship with tropical. You have no pocket to bring this man. Just ship with tropical.
Call our office at 448-1744 or visit our website at www.tropical.com.
All right, so let's say good morning to our friend there, Miss. How you doing this morning, Miss Alvin? How are you?
Good morning, Matt. I'm doing good. And how are you?
Trying my best. Yes.
Nice, guys. That's good. That's good. Good morning to all our listeners of Q95 Radio. I am Kimora Elwin, the sales representative of Tropical Shipping in Dominica.
Let's take a quick break. We want to just tell you something and we'll come right back. Okay, stick around.
Tropical shipping is fast and reliable. Always on time, safe and affordable. When it's time for you to connect you. Tropical worldwide, you must get you. Shop online and you get it on time. Hassle free to meet your deadline. Consolidate any size, any load. With tropical shipping, so we ship everything. To ship with tropical. To ship with tropical. You have no pocket to bring this man. Just ship with tropical.
All right, back to you, Miss Alvin.
All right. Good morning also to all our customers and to the trusted Tropical Shipping Team Dominica. Welcome to Tropical in 15. On today's episode is a special one, Matt, where our listeners and our customers will get a chance to win something exciting. So I just have a little bit of information before we get into the call and win segment. So I urge all the listeners to pay attention to just a brief information and then we can get into the call and win section.
Okay.
Tropical Shipping has a lot to offer, and I'm going to share and touch base on some of our key values and our main services. Tropical Shipping began operations in Dominica in 1995. I mean, they have been around for a longer period in different islands and in the US, providing our customers with 30 years of great service here in Dominica. With our vision, the leader in quality on-time logistics solutions. Our vision, Matt, the leader in quality on-time logistics solutions. We have built our reputation for excellence on three fundamentally linked and complementary ideas: our shared values, ethics, and our winning proposition. We are passionately committed to our customers, our team, and the communities we serve. This commitment is embodied in our tropical shared values, which build the foundation of our relationship and guide everything we do. So the word tropical, Matt, each letter in the word tropical means something to us, which are our shared values. Trust, which is our common bond. Responsiveness, which is our driving force. Ownership is our personal commitment, and the people, which are our priority. Integrity is our unshakable foundation. Communication is our unifying strength. Accountability is our route to timely results. Leadership is our key to the future. Just to highlight some of our main services at Tropical Shipping, we provide shipment of refrigerated cargo. For a precise integration of monitored and computerized refrigeration equipment with efficient cargo movement system, Tropical ensures reliable shipments of chilled and frozen products. We provide marine insurance. Tropical Shipping's marine cargo insurance is underwritten by Seven Seas Insurance Company. Seven Seas has provided competitive rates and efficient claims processing since 1967. We provide shipment of dry goods. Dry goods can be shipped direct to Tropical Shipping by the supplier or shipper anywhere in Canada or the US via truck, railway, or a combination of both, and sent to any of our port destinations. We provide consolidation services. Tropical Shipping is continually looking for ways to minimize our customers' inventory costs and maximize their supply chain. One way we do this is through our consolidation services for both less than container cargo, LCL, or full container loads, FCL, shipments. We provide inland transportation. Reliable, on-time delivery of goods is key to our business and one of Tropical Shipping's primary services. To meet your specific transportation needs, we offer an array of inland transportation services. Just to highlight some of our other services, which include cargo transfer, global logistics for partnerships with our global carriers, we are able to move your freight from world ports to our Caribbean destinations. We provide project cargo shipments. E-services is another key service that we include in our tropical package. We have made shipping easier for our customers with the introduction of tropical e-services. Customers can ship at ease with our tropical e-services. This platform allows customers to have a personal account where they can create their bookings, track their cargo, upload their invoices, and pay bills, among other essential features. So, Matt, I have highlighted our shared values. I've highlighted how many years we have been here in Dominica and some of our key services here at Tropical Shipping. So we can take a short break, and when we get back, we can open up the line so that our listeners, our customers can get a chance to answer a few questions and win some exciting prizes.
And I hope you were listening, huh? Stick around, Dominic. Stick around.
Tropical shipping is fast and reliable. Always on time, safe and affordable. When it's time to connect you. Tropical worldwide, you must get you. Shop online and you get it on time. Hassle free to meet your deadline. Consolidate any size, any load. With tropical shipping, so we ship everything. You see with tropical, yeah, way. Yeah, that way. To ship with tropical, it's have no pocket to big to small. Just ship with tropical.
Call our office at 448-1744 or visit our website at www.tropical.com.
It's time to win. Compliments Tropical Shipping. I know you're ready.
Welcome back, listeners, to Tropical in 15. Before the break, I shared some of Tropical's key values and the services that we offer. We are going to open up the lines, Matt, to give at least 3 lucky winners, 3 lucky callers, a chance to win a gift compliments Tropical Shipping. The numbers to call are 448-3095. That's 449-3095. And 449-3096 or 449-3097. Also, the cell phone number is 616-4257. So the first question is an easy one and it's a giveaway. So, how many years has Tropical been servicing the island of Dominica? If you can give me the year.
Repeat again.
How many years has Tropical been in service? Give service to
That's why I
to
told
Dominica.
That's
That's
what,
quite easy.
When you spoke about that this morning, that's why I said I hope they were listening.
I spoke about that on our first program when I came in the start of July and also today. So let's see.
Let's see if somebody.
So if they can give me the year and how many years that we have been here.
I think
that's an easy question.
Yeah, I think the phone started ringing already.
All right.
So let's see, huh?
Okay.
Is that the only question for this morning?
No. That's just one question. So let's give this one.
Okay. Let's find out who's on the telephone. Yes, good morning to you. Are you there, caller?
Yeah, morning.
Morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Since 1967.
You said 1967.
That's incorrect.
My brother, you're not paying attention. That's the problem.
He gave the year for our insurance.
449-3095-96 and 97. It's important to pay attention. Hello, talk to me. Yes.
Good morning, Mato.
How you doing?
I'm doing good.
Okay.
1995 and 30 years.
That's correct. Ooh, we have a lucky winner. You were paying attention. Yes, Tropical Shipping has been servicing Dominica for 40 years since 1995. And that's from February 1, 1995. Thank you, Carol.
Give us your number and then they'll give you a call, okay?
Yes, Matt, you know my number, man.
I know your number.
Yes, but just tell out the name and the number.
Hazeland, From
Hazel
Belfast.
and Anthony. Of
Anthony from
Belfast.
Belfast. Okay.
Thank you.
No problem. No problem. Bye bye.
We can move straight into our second question.
Of course. Of course.
If any one of our listeners or our customers have been listening or have been doing service with us, they can answer this quite easily. Name 3 services that Tropical Shipping offers.
3 services?
Just 3 services. I named quite a bit of services that we offer. So they can just name 3 services, then they get a chance to win something. Compliments Tropical Shipping.
All right. Let's see, I can give you Hazel's number while they think there. All right, so let's go to the telephone at this time. Somebody wants to win, huh? Our second winner for the morning. Let's see if he or she's on the telephone. Good morning to you.
Yeah, morning.
How you doing, my brother?
Yeah, good. Refrigerated cargo, marine cargo insurance, and dry goods.
Congratulations, you're our second winner. Can we get your name, sir? Or would you like to give that to us off here?
Yeah, I can give you my name, Vivian Matthew.
Vivian Matthew. Okay, Vivian, you want to give us your number?
Yeah, 277
277
4311.
4311. You are a winner, Vivian. All right, Vivian.
Okay.
Take care now.
Yes,
They'll give you a call. Thank you.
All right. And moving into our final question. This one is a 2-part question. So it's a little bit difficult. And if you were listening, that should be easy for you. But let's dive straight into it.
Let's take a break before we do that, okay?
All right, Matt.
Tropical shipping is fast and reliable, always on time, safe and affordable. When it's time for you to connect you, Tropical worldwide you must get you. Shop online and you get it on time. Hassle free to meet your deadline. Consolidate any size, any load. With Tropical shipping, so we ship everything. To ship with Tropical, yeah, way. To ship with Tropical, you have no pocket to big this man. Just ship with Tropical.
Call our office at 448-1744 or visit our website at www.tropical.com.
All right. Our final question, and somebody's already on the line. Somebody's already, and we haven't asked the question, but they're on the line.
All right. Welcome back, listeners to Tropical in 15. So we have one final question.
It's a 2-part question.
It's a 2-part question.
Okay.
What is the vision of Tropical Shipping? And name 4 of Tropical shared values. That question again. What is the vision of Tropical Shipping? And name 4 of Tropical shared values.
You see, the person escaped.
Yes.
They couldn't answer that question. I engaged them early. All right, so that's the question. It's a 2-part question. Answer and you win. And this is the hot seat. That's why it's important. It's important to pay attention. Hello, talk to me on the telephone. On the telephone. Hello, talk to me. Yes.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm okay.
Okay, you ready to answer the question?
Yes.
Okay.
Leader in quality one-time logistics solution.
Hold on. Take your time. Let's go again.
Leader in quality one-time logistics solution.
That's the first part, correct? Yes.
And can you name 4 of Tropical shared values?
Trust, responsive, ownership, leadership.
That's correct. That's correct. And congratulations, you are our third winner and our final winner for this week's call and win segment of Tropical in 15.
Let me find out who that is.
Can we get the name, please?
Phone number 245-2802.
I suspect you wouldn't give her a name. I know her name. It's all right. It's okay. It's okay. Give her your number. You give me the number. Oh, you have the number, Miss L. All right. She has a number. I will sell you all. I will sell you all.
All right.
Take care now. 4493095 9697. We're gonna come back, Dominica, right after this. Right after this. All right, 4493095 9697. We are here with Tropical Shipping. Stick around, Dominica. Stick around.
Tropical shipping is fast and reliable. Always on time, safe and affordable. When it's time for you to connect you. Tropical worldwide, you must get you. Shop online and you get it on time. Have you feel to meet your deadline. Consolidate any size, any load. With Tropical shipping, so we ship everything. You see with Tropical, way. To ship with Tropical, you have no pocket to big this man. Just ship with Tropical.
Call our office at 448-1744 or visit our website at www.tropical.com.
All right, let's sort of wrap it up here this morning with Tropical. Back to you.
Welcome back, listeners. And in closing, I would like to congratulate all our winners who participated in the call and win section of this week's Tropical in 15. And best of luck to those who did not win or, try calling and did not succeed, to win this morning. So in closing, I would like to remind our listeners, our customers, and potential customers to check out our website at www.tropical.com for more information on all things tropical. Also, visit our Facebook page to keep updated on our exciting news, updates, and promotions. The contact number for Tropical Shipping Dominica is 448-1744. And just a reminder of our opening hours, which is Mondays to Fridays, 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m., and we're closed on Saturdays and Sundays. It was a pleasure, Matt, being on air with you this morning, and I'd like to say a pleasant good day to all our listeners.
Always a pleasure. Thank you very much. Thank you. See you again next week, same time.
Same time.
Goodbye.
Tropical shipping is fast and reliable. Always on time, safe and affordable. When it's time for you to connect you. Tropical worldwide, you must get you. Shop online and you get it on time. Have you feel to meet your deadline. Consolidate any size, any load. With Tropical shipping, so we ship everything. You see with Tropical, way. To ship with Tropical, you have no pocket to beat this man. Just ship with Tropical.
Call our office at 448-1744 or visit our website at www.tropical.com.
Set sail this summer. Compliments of Going Places Travel. Win 2 ferry tickets to your choice of St. Lucia, Guadeloupe, or Martinique. Book any flight or cruise from June 9th to July 31 and you're automatically entered. Call 448-2550 or visit our office today.
We are Going Places Travel. We're the travel experts, Caribbean's largest travel agency.
Come into any of our offices or visit us at goingplacestravel.com.
The hurricane season is here. Being prepared can help you and your family minimize the impact of the adverse weather conditions. Here's a few hurricane preparedness tips from Fine Foods. Know all evacuation routes if you live close to the coast. Have a first aid kit and prescription drug supplies on hand. If you need to evacuate, bring these supplies with you. Have plenty bottled water, batteries, and flashlights. Always have plenty of non-perishable items on hand. Be prepared. A few hurricane preparedness tips by Fine Food, the biggest distributor of the biggest brands.
Big news, Dominica! Do It Center is now even closer to you with the opening of Do It Center Express, conveniently located on Cork Street, right next to Fresh Market. Get all your home improvement essentials fast with everything from tools and paints to home decor and more. Plus, enjoy the same great service you know and trust. Now, just a quick stop in the city. Visit us today at Do It Center Express, your partner in home improvement. Now, closer than ever.
Mira dónde la chiquina, 64 feet on the shore, and 50 you in there of the set, but with I completely new membership. You want quality products, we have that. You want quality services, we have that too. Our services will help make your dreams come true. That's a fact. Hurry now to NCCU, your community financial partner. Yes, support you through all disaster. And NCCU trust that we can. The kind of loyalty you cannot find anywhere. National Cooperative Credit Union, education, training, and information. Self-help, responsibility, democracy, equality, solidarity. NCCU, we have no heart for our members. So become a member today in one of our local offices to help us make your dreams come true. 255-2126. NCCU, your community financial partner.
Carry Festa is sound and movement. Carry Festa is soca and bouillon, ska and spooge, reggae and dancehall, kaiso, zouk and ring bang, compa, rumba and rakatuk. The rhythms of the region, made with love and pure Caribbean energy. Come for Carry Festa 15 in Barbados. Book your stay now at visitbarbados.org/Carry Festa.
Cause I'm on my way. KFC delivery is here. Just place your order at www.kfcdominica.com, Facebook or WhatsApp at 614-2633 and your order will be delivered to you. KFC, it's good. Cause I'm on my way.
Courts presents their 2025 appliance event, Be Inspired, at all Court stores nationwide. Save big on select appliances, plus free gifts with purchase. Buy a washer and get 20% off any dryer. Plus, get more when you shop on credit with 10% cash back and free delivery on purchases of $5,000 and over. So don't miss your chance to be inspired at the Courts 2025 appliance event, only at Courts, bringing value home. Offer ends July 24. Conditions apply.
If you know your favorite store, dial it now. 612-1253. That's Mega Deals. You can rely on Mega for some real deals on name brand clothing and electronics. High quality, low price. We are a wholesale and retail store located in Calabishi, right on the main road. Check us out on Facebook, Instagram as Mega Deals Dominica. Like our page. Check out our stuff. Call us. Visit us. Would appreciate that. Come try it on. Love it. Buy it at Mega Deals. Your one and only online and brick and mortar store. Mega Deals is also on wheels. We make it convenient for your shop. We deliver straight to your door. Email us.
Along, they say I have nothing, but they are so wrong. In my heart,
I'm playing this song for a special reason this morning.
how I wish
And that you'll find out in a minute.
for your best.
You know, for years, we've been hearing the cries of Leafy Rhythm from Folkley area. And this morning she want to say thank you. Finally, she has cried over the years, but finally, I want to say thank you. And if you want to say good morning to you, or you want to be grateful and thank those who allowed you to, of course, be in your house this morning. Tell us about that. I can see almost the tears in there. You can talk. Go ahead.
Well, good morning to all Dominicans here and overseas. My name is Alifa Reed of Fonkole. And first of all, I want to give God all the praises, all the glory, and all the honor for seeing me through. At long last, I have to rejoice and I have to give him thanks and praise. And I cannot be ungrateful to the eternal Father. Thank you, Lord, for all your blessings upon me. I got my key 2 weeks back when World Bank called me. They called me for the key. When I went, they could not give it to me because they didn't finish do some work. Anyway, they called me on Thursday. I told them if they can give it to me, I will not go inside. Anyway, the first day after free, so they called me and tell me, Mom, you can go in your house. And today, I'm happy. I will not let the tears come, but I am a little emotional every time I talk about it. 8 years this year it would be. I'm in the community center staying. And I've got my keys. I can take a proper bath. And I just happy. And I want to thank all who that helped me finish pay for the land, who that didn't have money to give me. And they was praying for me and giving me the encouragement. First, I want to thank Pastor Randy and his wife and TGFG, Truth and Grace Fellowship, all the members and staff, everybody. And 2 businessmen, I will not call their name on here. I went to one in his business place. He couldn't remember, but I explained to him and he said, yes, he remember. He'd have a second businessman. I will go to him this morning to thank him. And a gentleman in Marigot, Lapisto Pinado, I cannot remember the full name, but he lives in Marigot. He has a restaurant. I want to tell you, sir, thank you very much from the bottom of my heart, and I will visit you anytime. And that young lady at Fonkole, she work at Jolly's Mega Store, Eva Kalai. I call her Alex. Alex, thank you. He get Emilia Arlene of Fonkole, Lily, and Ma Burns, that's Alex's mother, and Noe. And all who, a lady in Canfield, I don't know her name, and all who that helped me. Lucille, they didn't have to give me body prayers, comfort, Luz and Blue, and my sister in Florida, Vincia Reed, my cousin in Canada, Tony, Bobby, Nettie. I want to tell all you thank you, and my cousin in Antigua, Patricia Walker, and my sister Fanny. I cannot forget you, Fanny. Fanny, thank you very much for being there for me, your daughters, my nieces. Oh, I want to say thank you. And not forgetting Narin Murphy and his mother, Miss King, and Mo News. I tried to get in touch with her, but I just cannot get her. So if she hearing, I wanted to give me a call. And everybody, Glenda, she's a vendor on the Bayfront, and my friend Lena Lewis. Matt, when you see those people there, that lady on the Bayfront, you want clothes for your wife or your girlfriend, Matt, just go and ask for Lena Lewis and Glenda. And my friend Rosalind on the highway. Rose, thank you very, very much. And that young man on the lot, he has in a caravan. I will come and visit you to thank you again. Not everybody that helped and they hearing me. I want to tell all you, I'm in my house, and the community of Fonkole, the community members, I want to tell you all, thank you very, very much, Lucy and all the rest, Vina Roberts, and all the members of the community. Thank you for the patience. I asked them to give me a little time because I have to look for a van. Just my thing for the tourists to take out there. So I'm going to look for that between today and tomorrow and to clean up there and hand them their keys. Once again, thank you everyone for being there for me. Thank you. And God will continue to bless each and every one of you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Bye, Matt.
Bye-bye.
They say I'm nothing, but they are so.
God bless you too.
In my heart, I'm rejoicing how I wish they could see. Thank you, Lord, for your blessings.
Alicia Reed finally handed her keys, and she wants Thank you, Dominica, for standing with her.
To sleep with food on my table and you my feet. You gave me your love, Lord, and
Thank you, Lord.
thank you, Lord, for your blessings on me. No, I'm not wealthy. These clothes, they're not new. And I don't have much money. But Lord, I have you. And that's all that matters. Though the world may not see. Thank you, Lord, for your blessings on me. There's a roof up above me.
Good morning to you, Alex from Folkley.
Food on my
I
table.
want to say thank you.
And shoes on my feet. You gave me your love, Lord. Thank you, Lord, for your blessings on
We have to be always grateful, huh? After all the tears. All right, we're gonna have an open line at this time, of course. Hello, good morning to you on the telephone. Oh, sorry about that. Sorry. Okay, sorry.
the sea. There's food on my table. And shoes on.
And Naren Murphy says
You gave me.
he's so happy that she finally moved to her own place, away from the center in Folkley, which posed several challenges. Good morning on the telephone. Yes, good morning. Yes, It's an
Morning,
open.
Matt.
How are you doing this morning? How are
I'm
you?
good. Let me say congratulations to her.
Mm-hmm.
And that was nice of her to turn back and say thank you. Very, very nice of her to turn back and say thank you. God bless you.
All right, thank you very much. 449-3095-9697. These are the numbers to call. And we, of course, grateful that Alicia Reed finally given the keys to her own apartment.
Looks upon me as I struggle along. They say I have nothing, but they are so wrong. In my heart, I'm rejoicing how I wish they could see. Thank you, Lord, for your blessing.
We do sometimes just have to give him praise and say thank you for the simple blessings, huh?
Up above me, to sleep. Food on my table. You gave me your love, Lord.
Some of us never turn back. To thank the people who give us love and give us support. On the telephone, good morning.
Good morning, man.
Good morning to you. Good morning.
Humanity at its best, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, humanity at its best. We have to take note of it. But Matt, I want to also bring a contradiction, which is I'm a political man, so I go right to it.
Mm-hmm.
When the politicians, right, they are against this whole idea of residency. They want to get rid of residency. You see what I mean, Matt? When it comes to the electoral process. But when it comes to a Dominican who is not resident, he has to pay the tax. If a Dominican comes here on a visit from wherever he is residing, he must pay the tax at the tourism site. Right, Matt? Why is that? Because he is not resident in Dominica. He's Dominican, but because he is not resident in Dominica, he has to pay the tax to go to Trafalgar. He has to pay the tax to go to Midland Falls, to Gorge, wherever. You see the importance of residency, Matt? But yet, they want to get rid of it when it comes to the electoral process. But they want to institute it when they want to collect the tax from you, who is a Dominican but not resident. I just wanted to point that out, Matt.
All right.
And there may be many examples. Thank you.
Thank you.
Matt, tell Alicia from me, congratulations on accepting the keys to her new home. And I just hope that they will give her a certificate of title and tell her had it not been for you, she didn't praise you, but she had to say to Mr. Gregor, Sheridan Gregor, and Matt Pelty, because had it not been for you guys, she wouldn't have been this far. Yes, the church and them help her, people help her, but you always there in her time of need, her time of bereavement and everything. Tell I say one love coming from Mawalo with love.
Oh, your blessing on me.
And I always get the like thank yous from Halifax anytime she meets me. Hello, talk to me on the telephone, yes? Yes.
Good morning, Matt.
How you
I'm
doing?
so happy that at least she get what she deserves, Matt. Oh my God, I'm happy. And if you're my girl, when we meet, we will talk.
Okay.
We always have to talk about something, but we will talk. Thank God, you got to say thank God to SK. You thank God and the people that really help you, Matt. When I meet you, we will talk to Matt.
Okay, no problem.
Okay,
All right. Okay, yes. Man, I'm so happy for Miss Reed. When I hear her announcement that she received her keys, I cried tears of joy. She has been through so much. Living at the center now, she can go home in peace. What a blessing.
Greetings, my Dominica people. Yes, indeed. Mount Zion Church Warner presents a gospel concert featuring Guyanese gospel artist Samuel Midas. Yes, you heard it right. Samuel Midas is coming to Dominica Sunday, the 3rd of August, 2025, 7 p.m. at the Bill Daniels Memorial Park in Goodwill. You don't want to miss it. Yes, indeed. It's going to be an awesome concert. Yes, we're going to be pitching some of our local groups like Sanctified, Shemanded Ministries, Rebecca Phillip from Portsmouth, Hunger and Thirst After Righteousness, drama group from, yes, the Kadosh Dancers, Champion in God, Renick Tuesday. It's going to be an awesome night of praise and worship, yes, at the Bill Daniels Park. Prices are VIP $70, adults only $50. Teenagers ages 13 to 19, $25. Children 7 to 12, $10. Yes, you got it right. Lots of food, drinks, and music and worship. Yes, indeed. Hallelujah. Samuel Midas coming to Dominica Sunday, the 3rd of August, 2025, 7 p.m. at the Bill Daniels Memorial Park. You don't want to miss it. Come on, come on. It's going to be an awesome time in the presence of the Lord.
At Blue Box, we now carry and are fully stocked in granola fertilizers. Urea 46%, great for leafy green 15-15-15, great for all vegetables or young fruit trees 20-20-20, best for foliar spraying seedlings and small vegetables 12-12-17, great for tree crops or flowering vegetables and fruits 12-24-12, root crop fertilizer like dasheen and white potato 12-4-28, great for tree crops of flowering vegetables and fruits. Red potash for fruit trees and vegetables. All the fertilizers you need are available at Bloombox, located on Federation Drive, Goodwill, second property on the right after the Valley Link Road. Your one-stop shop for everything that grows. Let's bloom together.
It's in the feeling in our weak side. It's in the meaning in our spot. It's the thing that sets us apart. Who we are. Let's get rid of all these body pains. Together going strong. No matter what, we keep things going. Before we go up in the sky, celebrate, come let your rhythm flow.
Energy, strength, vitality. The drink that gives us strength for the extra mile. Vitamalt, smooth, delicious, refreshing, and healthy. Taste it. Rich in vitamin B. Vitamalt, the magical source of energy you know and love. Drink it. Boy, that's nicely. I love my Vitamalt. Vitamalt, vitalized naturally. Distributed by Belfast Estate Limited.
Mesdames et messieurs, Maracas d'Or 81, la grande dame de la chanson antillaise, Ophélia!
Dominique, get ready for another powerful edition of Creole Heritage Radio program as we feature Dominica's Creole Queen, Mama Creole, la grande de la chanson antillaise, Ophélia Olivache Marie, this Friday, August 1st from 10:50 a.m. Live on the Big Session Q95 FM, Ophélia Olivache Marie, recipient of Dominica's second highest award, the Cicero Medal of Honor, Sam's Lifetime Achievement Award, Carrie Festus Caribbean Icon Award, the famous Maracas d'Or, and other prestigious awards. Ophélia, hosted by Creole Cultural Ambassador Leroy Prince Radix Chance. Ophélia, as we celebrate 25 years of the World Creole Music Festival. Ophélia Marie joins us to share her journey, her music, her rhythm, and what made her one of the most famous Creole female artists globally. Don't miss this special conversation this Friday 10:50 a.m. on Q95 FM, Q95 FM Facebook page and YouTube channel as part of our 15-week series, WCMF at 25. From idea to world-class festival, a journey for rhythm, culture, and legacy. This Friday, tune in and be inspired and feel the habit of Creole music.
Set sail this summer. Compliments of Going Places Travel. Win 2 ferry tickets to your choice of St. Lucia, Guadeloupe, or Martinique. Book any flight or cruise from June 9th to July 31, and you're automatically entered. Call 448-2550 or visit our office today.
We are Going Places Travel. We're the travel experts. Caribbean's largest travel agency.
Come into any of our offices or visit us at goingplacestravel.com.
Mouvement Créole à Secure. Tout le monde créole pour attention. Comité pour études créoles. Et puis Radio QFM qui a présenté Mouvement Créole. Tous les mardis soirs, entre 6h après-midi. Information, blague, interview, l'histoire, proverbe, discussion, reportage, apprendre à parler et puis écrit créole. Lien avec ton peuple créole. Bon musique créole. Mouvement Créole. À nous faire un rendez-vous, messieurs, mesdames, tous les mardis soirs. QFM qui est frappé avec bon parole créole. Son qui est nous rapidement Timamaïla. Mouvement Créole à seconde station QFM. Voici avec nous tous les mardis soirs 6h pour Mouvement Créole. Matchez ça.
All right, Dominica, for the past 24 hours, everybody's been talking. What are they talking about? A presentation by the former deputy leader of the United Workers' Party, making his presentation there on the budget in Parliament. A thought-provoking presentation. I thought I would share it with you this morning. Mr. Delbert Paris. So for a few minutes this morning, let's listen to Delbert Paris. Delbert Paris, good morning to you, sir. As a matter of fact, somebody said that should be aired all over Dominica. So I'm giving you a chance to listen to his presentation, Mr. Delbert Paris, the former deputy leader of the United Workers' Party, Senator Delbert Paris.
There's a striking difference between storytelling and statecraft. And this administration, obviously, proves to be very, very competent in the former. Mr. Speaker, we consistently hear our ministers string together vivid narratives of record-breaking budgets and transformative projects, visionary leadership. Yet when the applause fades, and we turn around and we turn away from the podiums, and we actually get to the spreadsheets, the numbers don't agree with the stories that we tell. Mr. Speaker, the Honorable Prime Minister recently said that in this budget, we're going to be dealing with the cost of living frontally. My view is an admission that probably for the last 10 or 15 budget cycles, we have not dealt adequately with the cost of living for people in Dominica. In many cases, Mr. Speaker, all of the storytelling has highlighted projects like resurfacing and expansion and widening of roads and cleaning up the roadside as statesmanship, visionary leadership, crowding out real discussions of access to healthcare, of youth employment and development, the quality of education that we have in Dominica for the 21st century, and building innovation for future generations to come. Mr. Speaker, even when genuine capital projects are being undertaken, the narrative far outweighs the actual numbers. Mr. Speaker, as legislators, it is our duty not merely to listen for lyrical flourishes of world-class infrastructure and historic allocations, but to demand evidence that each dollar spent improves the lived experience of the ordinary Dominican. Keep food on the table and keep them affordable. Keeps our drains and our waterways clean for the next impending storm or rain event. Keeps opportunities open for our young people. Keep garbage off the streets. Mr. Speaker, a bit more effort needs to be made to demonstrate and to explain to the people of Dominica that the budget address eloquently presented is not the actual estimates that we're approving. There's a difference. Essentially, what the Minister of Finance presented is a fiscal policy statement. And I believe, Mr. Speaker, separation must be created. We must come to debate the fiscal policy and whether we agree with the government's policy on pushing Dominica in this particular direction versus that direction. And have a separate debate on what the estimates are. Do some performance review. Do some allocation justification. Look at what and where we have spent the money and why we experience the challenges we experience and what we have done to mitigate them in the upcoming financial period. Mr. Speaker, essentially what I'm proposing is two separate debates. That's not new. That's happening in the region, in some of our sister islands, not too far from here. So it's something that descendants of Afro-Caribbean people, we should look forward to doing, Mr. Speaker, because I think it will bring some clarity, some common sense to the debate. Yeah? Because what we're hearing, some of it is good, but its policy doesn't reflect the numbers. Let's look at the performance. Obviously, Mr. Speaker, I don't have a lot of time So we're going to maximize it. I cannot do all of the congratulations I would like to do. And some of the things that I agree with, like the film industry, we don't have all the time to go through that. Maybe when we split the debates, we can do that. But Mr. Speaker, before I proceed, there's one thing, let's start off on a good note. There's one thing that I would like to support and commend, and that is the recognition from the Ministry of National Security and the government at large with the issue that gun violence is becoming in Dominica. That's not what it used to be back in the day. Our environment is changing. Violence and injustice of that kind doesn't have a color, it doesn't have a species, it doesn't favor one person against the other. And as I've said before, in private, in public, there are some things that we cannot debate on. There are some things that we cannot have differences of opinion on different sides of. Of course, we hold each other accountable. But I like to support the government's initiative, recognizing the problem that gun violence is and standing against it. And I'd like to stand and lend my support to that initiative. However, of course, we have to lead by example. We have to be careful with the things we see and the things that we promote. But violence and injustice on anyone is a danger to everyone in Dominica, and we must all stand against it. And Mr. Speaker, let's get back into the numbers and let's look at the performance that we had in last fiscal year. Mr. Speaker, I'm glad that you're taking out your estimates because that's where I'm going to spend all of the rest of my time. 23 minutes to be exact. Mr. Speaker, what we have here is massive underperformance across many of the public sector investment programs. 8 out of 12 critical industries had massive underperformance, spending less than 50% of their allocations, namely of the Ministry of Tourism, 46.97%, agriculture, 34%, youth, sports and community development, 23%, foreign affairs, 38%. An indication, Mr. Speaker, of weak delivery mechanisms to absorptive capacity. Mr. Speaker, 2 ministries, however, had over expenditure, extreme over expenditure, and that is the Ministry of Education and Rural Modernization and Kalinago Upliftment. Ministry of Education had an expenditure of 182.9%, Rural Modernization, Kalinago Upliftment with an expenditure of 115% of its approved allocation. Indication of concerns about planning, accuracy, fiscal discipline. Mr. Speaker, under the Ministry of Sports, Culture and Community Development, Minister of Finance claimed a few days ago that our young people continue to benefit from, and I quote, young people continue to benefit from entrepreneurial support, digital skills training, the creation of innovation hubs across the country. However, Mr. Speaker, this ministry had one of the worst PSIP implementations for the last fiscal year, executing only 23% of its approved budget, $11.7 million allocated to the ministry. It only spent $2.7 million, leaving $9 million on the table. No progress on national youth employment programs and technical training centers, no reported youth innovation hubs or scaling of entrepreneurship facilities. Mr. Speaker, we can go through it. Right here, you have the book in front of you. Out of the 19 items, money was spent only 5 years, and I want to call them out. Rehabilitation of the Arab House of Culture Phase 2, we allocated $385,000. We only spent $20,000. Windsor Park Sports Rehabilitation Works, $650,000. We were only able to spend $37,000. Community Emergency Readiness Initiative, $20,000, a little better spending. We spent $19,000. It's also transferred to somewhere. DNTF 10, $7.5 million. We only spent $2.4. Strengthening of the Dominica Youth Business Trust, $200,000. We spent $164,000. Mr. Speaker, all of the rest were either mysteriously completed, not having spent any money in this fiscal period, or they were magically removed. including the 40 and under home ownership grant, where we had an allocation of $500,000 and not $1 was spent in that area. Even under the Ministry of Agriculture, where you have the National Youth Employment in Agriculture program, no money was spent in this year. Yet, Mr. Speaker, we talk about how youth is important. 2 seconds ago, the Prime Minister had a little historic interaction, and that's what I was trying to explain to him. I didn't get the opportunity. These are the reasons why we are having the massive brain drain that we're having in Dominica, because we have monies allocated for the young people and we're not spending it in the ministry. This is why Dominican young people are leaving at the rate that they're leaving. Mr. Speaker, permit me to quote from a report that was produced in April 10, 2025. The macro poverty outlook, country by country analysis and projections for the developing world. Under the section relating to Dominica, inflation averaged 1.5% the first 6 months of 2024, supported by lower energy costs. Despite this, and Mr. Speaker, this information is not mine. I didn't create this. I'm only looking at the information that I was given. I'm referencing it with the research that I've done. Despite this, food insecurity remains a concern. In 2024, 21% of respondents to the Food Security and Livelihood Survey reported going a whole day without eating in the previous month. 42% were hungry, but didn't eat. Food insecurity is higher in rural areas and among people under the age of 25, reflecting household income instability. Around 34% of respondents reported experiencing job loss or income reduction in the past year. Mr. Speaker, this is the type of trickle-down impact that massive understanding and implementation failure in the public sector investment program has in the economy. Mr. Speaker, while the same report is indicating that Dominica will experience some growth in the GDP and some reduction in our debt, because of a lack of implementation in the critical areas where we need some investment, we risk many of our people going hungry. You want the source? The Minister of Energy is asking me for the source. Macro poverty outlook, country by country analysis and projections for the developing world. That is a World Bank document. That's not mine. Mr. Speaker, this kind of underspending and lack of implementation is why our young people are fighting, and why they're drinking, and why they're leaving the country in droves. And we heard earlier in this sitting that many of them in the age, and I think the Parliamentary for Marigot, remark of the gap between 2013 that being admitted to the APUA, unfortunately, because the opportunities are lacking, because there's a lack of implementation in areas where we should be. Mr. Speaker, I had the opportunity to talk to some young people, and that's not new for me. I do that all the time. And the resounding cry from the young people, I would like to talk about resounding cry. The resounding cry of young people is that they want access. Mr. Speaker, access, one, to real jobs. Because our young people are qualified. The complaint is that most of the jobs don't match the skills that they have. And there is very limited career opportunities or even upward mobility. And that's why they feel forced to leave. It was so interesting to hear one of the leaders. Imagine building a Dominica where ambition doesn't need a visa. Mr. Speaker, number two, they want access to funding and resources. Let's look at the area of music. Booyah music is the fastest growing industry built by our young people, largely by themselves. But Mr. Speaker, they don't need handouts. What they need is access. Where is our music and entertainment industry? Policy. Our music and entertainment policy. I heard the Minister of Tourism mention an entertainment policy a while ago. I'm happy it's coming. The young people are doing something with our music, indigenous to Dominica, largely by themselves. Couldn't they have done with some more finances? What do you think they could have done with some added investment and push behind them with an entertainment policy that that doesn't just look for their development, but something that helps to protect something that is uniquely Dominican, to protect our artists, our producers, the people in the industry now, to protect something that is uniquely Dominican and keep it so. Mr. Speaker, our young people want a real path to home ownership. In the last fiscal year, the 40 and under home ownership grant was established. An allocation of $500,000 was allocated. Nothing was spent. How do we explain that? Is it that we didn't have young people that wanted homes? Nobody applied? What is the situation with that? Because $500,000, I don't think our young people just leave it on the table. They want a real path to home ownership. They want good quality health care, not just for themselves, but they want it for their parents and their grandparents and their cousin and their sister and their auntie and their uncle too. In Dominica, we have a cadre, a number of highly skilled healthcare professionals from Dominica that don't see working here as a viable option. We need to do more to bring them home because they want to work here, but it cannot be for free. We cannot we cannot ask them to come back for free. Coming back home to work and provide services after you've built a skill must be viable. You must be able to build yourself. It must be worth your while. Even because, Mr. Speaker, here's what they're saying. Young people are saying that they feel they can't make it here. They can't make it here. So I think we need to do better to bring them home. Finally, Mr. Speaker, they want a real voice in governance. They want a real voice in governance. The youth are saying that they feel like they are consulted, but they don't feel respected. Their ideas are heard, they get a round of applause, and nothing happens. Young people are saying they want a real voice in government. Because they want to hustle, they want to make their money, they don't want handouts, but they really want a government that is going to make that a priority for them. And Mr. Speaker, we know why it's not a priority, because we need $9 million on the table. And we have areas where we could have given it to our young people and spent it for their development and protection. That's why Dominican youth are not lazy. But they need a partner in government to do it. Mr. Speaker, under the Ministry of Agriculture, good ministry, another dismal performance in PSI implementation. $52 million allocated, only $17 million spent, leaving $34 million on the table. In his budget address, the budget address last year, as a matter of fact, we were promised that we were going to achieve near self-sufficient local production, expand agrotourism, agro-processing zones, support the blue economy, fisheries, coastal projects, push organic farming and irrigation. And a few days ago, the Minister of Finance claimed that we have made good progress in the agricultural sector, which recorded growth of 2% in 2024. Investments in irrigation, training and feeder roads continuing to bear fruit. Mr. Speaker, the reality of that is that, yes, we did grow by 2%. And forgive me, Mr. Speaker, if I don't applaud a bird for flying or a fish for swimming. But the ministry suffered one of the greatest budget cuts in the PSIP allocation. $34 million. You robbed the minister and his financial officers of executing $34 million. Mr. Speaker, that is my narrative now, because I know the minister would have liked to spend that. That is the narrative he would like to spend it. Spending only a third, indicating serious bottlenecks. There has to be a bottleneck, Mr. Speaker. What is preventing us from spending the money that we have allocated? We don't have a money problem. We don't. So what is preventing one of the pillars of national growth and development, a growth engine that all of us depend on? What is preventing us from executing the public sector investment program. I heard the minister's presentation last night. And I know it's not because he didn't want to spend the $34 million. So what happened? What happened? We did grow by 2%, but maybe we should have grown by 12. Maybe we should have grown by 12. And that is the narrative that we're not saying. That is the honesty and the transparency that we're not tabling. Food import remains critically high, and we have money that we're not spending while global food prices continue to increase. All across the globe, we are having a strategic failure in food and nutrition security, which explains why the World Bank and the employees that were in Dominica this year, as a matter of fact, was able to say that 21% of Dominican respondents are going a whole day without food. And rural poverty remains critical. Mr. Speaker, the Ministry of Tourism could have done better because they had money there and they left it on the table as well. Mr. Speaker, before I sit down, I want to talk about the Ministry of Education because I find it unfair that the Ministry of Finance and everybody who spoke before, including the Minister of Public Works, had nothing to say about the Dominica Council. Mr. Speaker, last year we budgeted $5 million for the completion of Dominica Grammar School. That it was going to be completed and school was going to be open. In that same time, Mr. Speaker, the same period, we're recording an expenditure of $39 million in that 12 months. $39 million. The Ministry of Education was allocated $22 million. We spent $41 million. Out of the $41 million we spent in the Ministry of Education, $39 million went to the grammar school alone. In the same time, when we're having a historic catastrophic failure on the construction project. How is that possible, Mr. Speaker? How do you explain it? And nobody wants to talk about it, take accountability for it, and try to build trust in the people of Dominica. Mr. Speaker, $39 million. We are experiencing catastrophic failure that we have never seen in Dominica's history before. We have never seen that type of catastrophic failure. And the reason I'm using catastrophic failure, it's an engineering term. My engineering colleague would know. He can verify. Catastrophic failure, it means everything failed one time. It didn't fall incrementally, it wasn't staged. Catastrophic failure. An incident that could have cost a lot of innocent lives, and we're not taking accountability for it and speaking about it, Mr. Speaker. In the same time, we're spending 8 times the amount of money that we budgeted for the exercise. How do we arrive at that, Mr. Speaker? And how do we take accountability for that? Mr. Speaker, where is the much talked about structural report that was supposed to be done? Is it finished? Is it ongoing? What is the status of the structural report that the government commissioned to see what happened there? We anticipate the public presentation of that report because, Mr. Speaker, this is not a political issue. No? It's not a political issue, it's an issue of national importance. Why? Because all of our children go to those schools. The functions that we're going to have there, all of us going to go there. What steps are we taking to rebuild the confidence of our people? That when we go into those buildings, when they're finished, that we will be safe. It's not a political issue. It's a safety issue. It's an issue of national importance. How did this happen? Where's the report? Who is taking accountability for it? Was it a design failure? Or was it a construction and implementation? Mr. Speaker, what is the role of the physical planning division in all of this? I haven't heard from them. We don't hear them saying anything. Because they must be involved. And that is their job. What is their role? People's lives are at stake. And Mr. Speaker, another reason why this is an issue of national importance is because the same developer and his team is the one responsible for the execution and the implementation of the international airport. What assurances has the developer given us that similar catastrophic failure will not happen at the international airport? Because it won't just be Dominicans there. It's serious issues. It's not a joke. And here's the point, the contractor didn't have a shortage of money. $5 million was allocated and he got 39 million. Last year, the forward projections for the completion of the grammar school was 76 million. We are at 113 million now, and it's not finished. In the same year, we are having catastrophic failure that we cannot explain. And everybody's hush-hush about it. We need some answers, Mr. Speaker. I think the people of Dominica deserve it. Under the Ministry of Health, Mr. Speaker, not much, well, I don't have much time. But another area where we have money allocated, and somebody is creating a bottleneck. Money is not being allowed to be spent. $7.5 million, only 1.9 spent. And we have people complaining about the state of their health centers. We have people complaining about the state of the ambulance and fire service. We have people complaining about available medicines. We have people complaining about the heat in the hospitals, etc., etc., etc. Mr. Speaker, somebody is preventing the financial officers from spending the investment money in the Ministry of Health. And somebody has to answer. Mr. Speaker, I'm not going to stand here and say that the ministry didn't spend the money. No, and somebody blocking it. Because we cannot have investment money. Mr. Speaker, a friend of mine rode in the ambulance. The same ambulance that served in the airport, by the way, the airport in Melville. Well, I didn't call the airport name, and I say where it is. They don't have strap. It's hot. All manner of things. We get to the Margaret Hospital. Mr. Speaker, that is what we're comfortable with. We're comfortable promoting that. We're comfortable knowing that when our dignitaries and our VIPs and our family members travel through at Douglas Charles and they might have to go to the hospital or the health center, that is the kind of service that we are going to give them. That is the state of the ambulance that they're going to drive on. Now, Mr. Speaker, don't get me wrong, I understand that these things happen. What I'm saying is that it shouldn't be happening when we have money available for it. True. Because it's not like we don't know. We have money available for it. What is the state of the Margaret Hospital? We boast about world-class healthcare all the time, and we talk about the fact that we have built it and we have the structure there. But we keep embarrassing the healthcare workers because people are there looking for medical service and they cannot get it. And the medical professionals that are there, their hands are tied because they just cannot give you what you're looking for. They're doing the best that they can close to them. Those are the health center too. But their hands are tied. And their hands are tied, but we have $7 million to spend, and we're spending only 1.2. Mr. Speaker, we need to free up the bottleneck, man. Open up the service and let's take care of our people better than that. Mr. Speaker, another thing I want to touch on the Ministry of Health. Interestingly enough, we started talking about, or we had some deliberation about addressing the standard of the cost of living. And what we have done is made it cheaper for people to access largely imported foods. But Mr. Speaker, if you look at them, and I know you're a man that's healthy, you already, if you look at those foods that are being imported, they are not the foods that are going to help us to battle the CNCDs that we're struggling with. We got some stats earlier this week. Last week, we got some stats. Who's struggling with sugar, who's struggling with pressure, who have cancer, and it's in the thousands, double digits. But we're making it cheaper for them to access foods that are not going to help them. In the same time, Mr. Speaker, we're in a stage where we're seeing massive under implementation in the Ministry of Agriculture. The same ministry that's supposed to help us to provide and make available more organic, locally grown foods. Mr. Speaker, what it appears is that we are making imported, highly processed foods more accessible and available than we are spending time investing in making locally grown organic foods available to our people. And if we say we want to fight NCDs, the problem that we have with chronic non-communicable diseases, if we say we want to fight it, we have to make locally grown, more organic food more readily available to our people. That is how we're going to start. And where we're going to start to do that, Mr. Speaker, the $34 million that we didn't spend in the Ministry of Agriculture, spend it and allow the farmers to get back to their farms and provide locally grown organic food more for people at a cheaper rate, so that we can actually fight the scourge of chronic non-communicable diseases. Mr. Speaker, our favorite topic, you and I, the Citizenship by Investment Program. Let's talk about it for a little bit. My time almost up. No, I don't have time. You want to give me some more time? Move some more time and I'll talk about Jason Mount. Mr. Speaker, on the issue of the Citizenship by Investment Program, all of us agree that we must protect the Citizenship by Investment Program. We have a little narrative going on in the House that every time somebody talks about the CBI, we think that it's an attack. No. It is a responsibility, Mr. Speaker. If we want to protect something, we have to be accountable. And when we look at these estimates, Mr. Speaker, you have yours. When the camera turns on, you show it to them. When we look at these things, Mr. Speaker, when we go through it here, the inconsistencies that we continue to see continues to raise questions about our prudence and our management and our transparency. I'll give you an example. Let's look at the last fiscal year. Not this one just passed, 23-24. We had a projection where we were going to have receipts from the certificate of naturalizations of $6.9 million. Right? If you want the exact figure, Mr. Speaker, I see you writing it down. It was $6.966,966,225. And we projected to have CBI earnings in that same year, we're talking about projections now, Mr. Speaker, of $617 million, 129,121. But, Mr. Speaker, what we have now, and because of the estimates, we have the beauty of the actuals, right? Revenue side, actuals. We go here and we see now that actually, for 2023-2024, we only received receipts from certificate of naturalizations of 4,292,706 certificate of naturalization. And I'll explain to you why I'm using the certificate of naturalization in a while. And actual CBI revenues was $622,111,570. Mr. Speaker, you're right in, so you recognize the difference that we're having here. We're saying that we receive less certificates and we increase the money. Now, Mr. Speaker, well, I'm asking you now, and you have the benefit to present after me. Mr. Speaker, what this is showing and why I'm using the certificate of naturalization is because it is directly proportional to the fees didn't change yet. No, not yet. 23-24, we're talking about, not 24-25. Mr. Speaker, the reason I'm using the certificate of naturalization is because it is directly proportional to the revenue that we get. Why, Mr. Speaker? Because every citizen that receives naturalization has to pay a fee for it. So using that, we can actually find out how many citizens receive naturalization. The more citizens we have, we should get more money. The less citizens we have, we would get less money. That's exactly how it works. Because, Mr. Speaker, if you do the math on it, and you divide the certificate of naturalization by the $670 fee that we're paying, we're showing that we have 4,000 less citizens, and we got $5 million more. So I would really love if somebody would do the numbers, do the math, and explain it for me, please, as we go. Mr. Speaker, in the last 2 minutes, the garbage collection has been a problem for a long time. Under the Ministry of Environment, Rural Modernization and Kalinago Upliftment, I see we had some expenditure, some over expenditure, much of it spent on the NEP, good job. But, Mr. Speaker, here's where I have the problem. We have been dealing with this garbage thing for a while. And yes, I know we have 6 trucks coming, allegedly. But, Mr. Speaker, what are we doing with the environmental surcharge that we have been charged for? Here in the estimates again, Mr. Speaker, for the last 2 years.
One more minute.
Yes, Mr. Speaker. For the last 2 years, we have received over $22 million in environmental surcharge, and we haven't bought a truck yet. And if we're doing the maintenance on those equipment, we will know that they're going to fall apart, and we will know that they would need replacement. Also, Mr. Speaker, the landfill was created in 2005 with a 15-year stamp on it. We know that it was going to only last for 15 years. We have been living on 5 years of borrowed time, and we haven't moved yet. I think we owe the people of the surrounding community an apology, and we have to give them something for their pain and suffering because they have suffered for too long. In conclusion, Mr. Speaker, let us stop accepting public relations victories in place of measured progress. We cannot applaud routine housekeeping as if it was visionary innovation. Let us, in the spirit of genuine accountability, turn the page from storytelling to truth-telling, grounded in transparent data, prudent spending, and an honest appraisal of work still to be done. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Oh, what a powerful presentation there by Mr. Delbert, Senator Delbert Paris. And of course, his presentation did not go unchallenged. Listen to it's Oscar George, Senator Oscar George, for a minute, and I will take your phone calls for about 10 minutes. Stick around.
Presentation by Senator Paris, it was a misrepresentation of the facts when it comes to the opportunities for young persons in this country, Mr. Speaker. And just to say that when we're talking about a budget, we're not talking about money that's on the table. And many times I already mentioned that there's money on the table. That is not what it is, Mr. Speaker. There's no money on the table. As a matter of fact, a budget is made up of revenue projections, and it's a plan of what we intend to spend in the next 12 months, Mr. Speaker. There's no money on the table, as indicated by Senator Paris, Mr. Speaker. Obviously, sometimes you will fall short of your spending, but that doesn't imply that you're not making progress. And just to say further, Mr. Speaker, you mentioned about youth, and implementation rate. You would know that measures that benefit young people are not just restricted to the ministry responsible for youth. We have measures under the Ministry of Agriculture. We have measures under the digital economy. $75 million, giving grants to young people. That is not under the Ministry of Youth, but it impacts the young people of Dominica, Mr. Speaker. I don't think that just watching one narrow ministry, Mr. Speaker, and saying that we're leaving money on the table and all these accusations, it's not a fair representation of the facts in this honorable Mr. Speaker.
All right, already reactions, man. Mr. Delbert Paris represents the potential we have in Dominica and what is needed in our parliament. More reactions here. Very powerful presentation. 200%. Let's take a phone call there. Yes, we have a few minutes. Hello? Nobody home. Okay, let's take another phone call. Are you there, caller?
Hello?
Yes.
Hello?
Yes, sir. Yes,
That was an excellent presentation. And just to show you, the man don't know what they're about, what they're doing. The man is a sort of nonsense talking in the parliament, and the pace of moving the way supposed to move. For over 25 years, that people suffering to make 2 ends meet to themselves and the family. So, the man had to go back and redo whatever, but as far as I know, the man has failed miserably. You know what I mean? So you have to compliment the parish for the excellent presentation he gives here.
Okay.
We're not moving nowhere, brother man. The man to the boy. Yes, sir.
Later. Take a few calls there. Yes, hello. Talk to me.
Yeah, man. Not a shameless judge to sit down. When the man is on the floor speaking, he knows what he's speaking about, shameless judge. Give him a break. And that is the man of the hour. Delbert, my boy, more powers to you. When I hear Delbert, it reminds me of Mr. Linton in the house. Very articulate, standing up strong and bold. Go, my brother. Go.
Thank you, Blue Blue. Yes, we have a few minutes again. More reaction to Dalbert's presentation. Are you there, caller? Yes?
Yes, Matt, good morning.
Morning to you, sir.
Delbert makes me proud to be a Dominican. And I've known him, I've known his family, I knew his father before him. But in terms of his presentation, that was certainly a stellar presentation based on facts. And the weak rebuttal by the gentleman, I think you said Oscar George. I'm not too sure.
Yes, Senator Oscar George, yes, the sports
his
minister.
weak rebuttal is even telling us how inefficient we are in terms of our budget planning. Because if he's saying that it is okay for us to project a certain amount of money to spend and then we are falling short by 66%, it is telling us that our budget planning projection system must be analyzed and we must go back to the drawing board. If I'm saying I'm planning to spend $100 and I only spend $33, that to me is a catastrophic failure in my projection system. And so they need to go back into the drawing board. Don't come and tell people that you're going to spend $100 and at the end you're just spending $33 and think it's okay. We are going to look at the figures and analyze it, and it's time for people to start to do what I call the PP performance, the PP analysis. Promises or projection versus performance. And if we do that, it will help us and guide us in terms of our budget presentation to see if we are overarching and we are projecting too high and unrealistic, and we will be able to better perform in terms of our spending in the future. Thank you, Matt.
Thank you. All right, let's go back to the telephone. More reactions to Mr. Delbert Paris. Hello, talk to me, yes?
Matt,
Yes,
I am
sir.
calling on the president of Dominica, who is not supposed to be partisan politician. I'm calling on her to choose this gentleman as a candidate for the office of the opposition leader. This is a perfect candidate for the office of opposition leader. And I just want to remind the president that her office is not a partisan one. She has to act in the interest of what we refer to commonly as democracy. And he would be an excellent candidate. And she should, in that process, she would fulfill the Constitution by having an opposition leader, which we are currently lacking. So it would do a lot of things good for democracy.
Let me make one injection here. But you see what the problem is? Yes, he makes an excellent, excellent presentation he just made. But he has to be elected to be the opposition leader. Huh? He's not elected in the House just yet. Okay, so that would be woo on your part because he's not elected. Okay, all right, caller. Let's take another phone call. Yes, he has to be elected to be opposition leader. We have 2 elected members in the House, and that's of course the representative of Salisbury and that of Marigot. Hello, talk to me, yes? Sorry. Let's move on, yes?
Matt, I believe your statement is incorrect. He doesn't have to be elected, Matt.
As for, for opposition leader, he has to be elected. I'm not asking you, I'm telling you, go and do your research, okay? He has to be elected. Hello, talk to me, yes.
Good morning, Matt.
Morning to you. How you doing? How you doing? Yeah.
I'm good. Come up, Matt. I'm cleaning up the riverside. Come up, man. Come up on the love basket.
All right.
But I just want to tell my neighbor, Mr. Parrish, a job well done. Well done. I'm very proud of you, your neighbor. Well done.
Okay.
Well done, Mr. Parrish.
Mary God, a fool are we? A fool are we?
Mr. Parrish, well done.
Okay. All right. As a former Chief Youth Development Officer, I endorse Senator Parris' budget proposal 100%. I think I'm hearing from Brian Linton. Let's see. Let me get the voice note.
Matt,
yes.
Thank you for presenting the
rebuttal,
speech
yes.
of Delbert in Parliament. I think everybody is hearing now, and it speaks for itself, Matt. He uncovered in that speech a number of significant issues that Dominicans need to concern themselves with. And particularly, Matt, of concern is the situation of the grammar school. Senator Parris highlighted massive overspending, in that. So we need to check that out, my brother. Yes, the grammar school situation is a racket situation, Matt. Check massive overspending and as Senator Parris described, a catastrophe occurring, with respect to the collapse of the roof. So Dominicans really need to get some answers with respect to these issues, especially as it regards to the grammar school construction, because I suspect there's serious racket going on there that the minister may not even be aware of, or the prime minister may not even be aware of that racket. But thank God that Senator Parris uncovered that racket today for us, or in the parliament for us. But brilliant presentation, Matt, and I hope people are learning from that.
Thank you, Brian. Thank you. I haven't heard your voice in a while. It's obvious Mr. George was not listening to Parris. If George is saying that money in the budget is not making us no money on the table, he has just strengthened Parris' point in that it is either poor budget planning, preparation, and forecasting. Wow. Yes, maybe Clem was joking. Maybe he didn't know. But you have to be elected to be opposition leader, okay? On the telephone, hello, yes?
Hello, Matt.
How you doing?
Good morning.
Good morning.
This is the old lady in Guata Village.
Yes, ma'am.
Matt, that Mr. make my day.
Made your day? Mm-hmm.
Yes. And God will bless him. Matt, I'm 93 years of age. And first time I ever see a wicked prime minister in Dominica.
Uh-oh.
Matt is hurting. And Matt, it's not an easy case. Matt, I'm 93 old, and what I see now, I've never seen that in my whole life. Right? And Mr. Debato, who is it? God will bless you. And the good God will keep on giving you the courage and the strength. You make my day. And that prime minister doesn't like my God people. I don't know what my God people have done to him. He don't like them. And I'm leaving everything in the Creator hand. And he said to show hot water on his brothers, and he don't know where all brothers and sisters in the Lord. Eh? How you can say to throw hot water on your brother or your sister? We are one Father, Matt. We have got two Father. Our Father who art in heaven.
Hello.
He doesn't have us stand up now. Right now I'm 93 years old. And it's the first time I've seen these things happening in my old days. I've never seen that before, Matt. Mr. Delbert, God bless you.
God bless you. God bless you, mommy. 93-year-old lady in Gota village. Well, if you receive blessings from these people, you're blessed, Mr. Delbert. Hello, talk to me on the telephone, yes? Uh-huh.
Yes, man. Good morning to you.
Good morning to you. Uh-huh.
Yes, man. Very good presentation by Delbert Paris, I must
Okay.
admit.
Uh-huh.
And well, I would want to believe that he would be able to tear that thing about the Dominic Grammar School apart because he is an engineer.
He is an engineer, yes.
Yes, and I'm happy that he spoke about it, not because it really is a bad thing to have seen the top of that auditorium or wherever the grammar school falling in. But me, in my world, every building would go down flat and start again now, because we do not know where the defects are in the building of those, construction of those other buildings. So I would put everything flat and start again. You know, I would like to say kudos to you again, Mr. Paris, for your deliberation.
Thank you. Thank you.
Good morning. Matt, I just listened to the senator there, right? And to be honest with you, I am going to endorse this man for leader of the opposition and the others work with him. Let this man be the leader for the party and the others work with him. That's how I see it.
The only way he can become the opposition leader, I'm just telling you again, he has to be elected. If there's a by-election, say Marigot, and he's elected, then, only then, okay? Just want to understand the constitution there. Hello, talk to me on the telephone, yes? Uh-huh.
Good morning.
How you doing?
I'm not too bad. Hanging out there.
Yes.
Matter brilliant by the gentleman. And he teaches people how to agree and to disagree. You see, there are a few things that he agree upon, and there are a few things that he don't agree, and he says why he don't agree. So he teaches us how to agree and to disagree. And this gentleman must pay more attention to spots around Dominica than trying to say things to Delbert that he himself doesn't even look at. Have a blessed morning, Matt.
Have a blessed morning. Let's see if we can take a quick voice note and we call it up for the day, okay? Quickly.
Matt, listening to Delbert today and listening to Delbert over the years, it just tells me that there is still hope for Dominica. There is really still hope for Dominica. But we just need to get rid of this present administration. We need to get rid of each and every one of them in this administration. All right? But there is hope for Dominica. I can just listen to this guy talk all day. Wow.
And that's how we come to the end of this morning's program, Dominica. This is it. Jolage is next. It's 10:13 in the morning.
All right, I guess sneak it up, maybe put them up.
Yeah.
I hit the Johnny's Pharmacy, they boost me up real quick. Johnny's Pharmacy, leading the way in healthcare.
Would you be missing the party this weekend because of that nagging cold and cough? Boost your body's immunity now by taking Feral Compound.